Hello riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com. Today we're checking out a 2017 Harley Davidson 883 Iron. So, matte black finish, you can tell. Pretty straightforward bike. It's the 883. It's got the mini apes. Got some aftermarket bags on it. Little fork bag. And it has Vance & Hines aftermarket short shots on it. Also has the sissy bar. So this Sporty is outfitted nicely. Also has the Punisher logo right there on top of the little cap that we have there. Overall 883, talking about 50 horsepower, 50 foot-pounds of torque roughly. This is a bike that is easily going to be for a beginner if you want a Harley Davidson to start out on. Not a bad bike to start out on because it's light, it's thin through the center. It's pretty forgiving in order to ride. Now the clutch may be a little heavier than some bikes, but it's not a whole lot heavier. You can see it's really clean, super clean bike. I love that herringbone look on the wheel. That is just cool. It's got that bobber style rubber cover on top of the shocks. And as you go back through, like I said, pretty clean bike. So it's not anything over and above, weight wise, size wise. It's actually pretty easy to pick up and handle. So anybody that, even if you're a little shorter and you need something that you're going to be able to flat foot, you should be able to flat foot this bike or be really close to it. A lot of folks, because the seat height's low. It's got a good center of gravity on it. Feels really comfortable. We got the logo on the case over here. But again, not much for blemishes. Nothing really that I can see. Everything looks pretty good, pretty well taken care of. Gorgeous looking bike though. Really cool looking bike. And these, it's kind of like bobber chopper-ish. It just looks right with the sissy bar in the back with the mini apes. I just like the look of that. It looks really good like that. So you can see here, 8,945 miles. There's not a whole lot of mileage on this bike. So let's see here. There's a trip. That's your high beam. There's your horn. That's trip 2. I think you hold it and it resets. Yeah. That's your clock. Wow. I guess you could set that too. Never thought about that on a Harley, for instance. Mostly super bikes and sport bikes, you do that kind of thing. But all right, so over here, high beam, and this is your flash. You can see how it flashes, and that's just if somebody's slowing in your way. Over here is your hazards. See how it's blinking there. Oh, don't want to do that. Start the bike right away. That's your on and off. Here's your right signal and your left signal. So we're going to go left front. Working. Everything works on this one. This left rear. We'll go right rear. And right front. This will be foot brake, if I can reach it here. This will be handbrake. All right. High beam, low beam. I guess we can do it that way too. It has a Dave Maker style. There's your high. There's your low. High and low. All right. Let's get around to the good stuff here. Firing this puppy up. Check engine light. You have your oil gauge in there. It's pretty straightforward stuff. There's not a whole lot as far as electronics on these bikes, so there's not much you got to deal with in terms of any of that. So usually it's just come over here, thumb the starter, and let's get going and hear this awesome sound. 883 cc's. And that's more than enough for somebody that's some bit of a beginner, having fun, learning to ride on their Harley. So if you're digging the 2017 Harley Davidson 883 Iron, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of our current inventory at cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. You can see our full list of inventory on the website. We have cruisers, sport bikes, scooters, beginner bikes, you name it. We have aftermarket warranties available, some financing options, and in some cases, if we're close enough, we can deliver bikes, we can have them shipped. Just let us know what it is that we need to do to help accommodate you, so something like that gorgeous bike can be in your garage waiting for you. Well, until the next bike, happy riding.
When we service your bike, we hand you a key, not a need to have a toolbox. How about that?